सुद्धा मॅम कधी काय माहिती माहित नाही आता टीचर नाही ग नाही सॉरी माझं चुकून ठेवते म्यूट अनम्यूट होता तर म्यूट कर
Good evening, students. How are we today?
Good evening, sir, ma'am. I'm good, ma'am.
Evening. Student, let's wait for 5 more minutes and then we will start with the class, okay? Meanwhile, please make sure that your camera and mic are off, okay?
Good evening, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Students, please confirm your attendance and write present in the chat box. Good evening, student. Please
Good
write
evening,
present in
ma'am.
the chat box. Sangeeta says I'm new here. Hello, Sangeeta. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm good. Thank you. And
How old
how
are
are
you?
you?
Sangeeta,
I
how
am
old are
33
you?
years. 33.
Okay, Sangeeta. And how did you like got to know about Treecampus?
Through YouTube.
Through?
YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, students, let's start with the class. Please, everyone who is left, I request please write present in the chat box. You can find the chat box menu in the toolbar. So good evening. My name is Sumedha. I'm your English tutor. I know a lot of you might know me. A lot of you would not. So, yes, this is your English class, and this platform is brought to you by Treecampus. It's a free online platform where you can learn anything and everything. So there are three classes that take place throughout the day. The very first one is your 1 p.m. class, which is for Bengali. So if you're weak in Bengali or you want to learn about Bengali, you can join that class. This 5 p.m. class is English class, where we will be learning about English, and the 9 p.m. class is one of the other English classes. So please make sure that every individual is allowed to attend only one class. So please be present in only one class throughout the day. Also, uh, make sure that you are choosing wisely and correctly. What subjects do you want to choose? What do you want to learn? From whom you want to learn? Invest yourself into a right place and at right time. Okay. With this, I hope I have made myself clear to everyone. And in order to, make sure that we are communicating, but we are also not creating a, indiscipline in the session, I would love you to react something like this. So you can thumbs up, or you can clap, or you can, or, and if you have any other question, or you wanna interrupt me, you can just raise your hand. Okay, all of these three things you can do. And please make sure that you are not turning on your camera or mic throughout the session. Okay, it's very important for us to make sure that we are creating discipline in the session, so that you could learn something, I could teach you something, and your peers are also learning something. Okay. With this, I would like Nidhi. Nidhi, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please unmute yourself for a second. I will be sharing my screen. Just confirm if you are able to see it, okay? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, it's but the interface is different, like a WhatsApp is visible.
Wait a second. Is it correct now?
Yes, ma'am. Now Zoom is flowing.
Okay. Now, Nidhi, are you able to see my screen now?
Zoom. Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay, and I have changed the layout a bit. I like you will be seeing me somewhere down right there. So is the alignment fine, or should I like stick to the basics?
Ma'am, please repeat again. What have you?
I am saying that you might be seeing me a little different today, right? Like I'm not
Yes, ma'am.
presenting, for example, I am my screen, I have changed the layout for a bit. Is my screen
Yeah, ma'am.
right for you? Are you able to see it?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay,
Fine.
okay. Let's start with the class. Let me just see the chat box. Sorry for late. It's okay, Ba. Eva, please write present in the chat box. Okay, student, let's start with today's class. Today, we will be learning about polite words and good manners. Okay, so what are these? We have already covered up what are good manners, and I have made you understand a little bit about good manners, the word associated with good manners. Today, we will be emphasizing particularly upon the polite words that we use in order to show that we have good manners, okay? And learning, and it's all, we are learning this so that we could be kind while speaking English, okay? When it's sometime if you are in the initial phase of learning any language, it's very important that you learn how that language is processed, okay? For example, if you like, it's very important, it's almost mandatory to learn very specific words. For example, polite words is one of those things that you have to learn in order to be good at speaking that language, in order to be, resemble as a kind person to speak that language. The second slide here is what are polite words, okay? So, what are polite words? Polite words are the words we use to show kindness and respect. They make other feel good and help us speak nicely. Very basic, very direct. These words are nothing, but they are actually the words that we use in order to show that we are kind and we are respectful to you or to other people. And in return, it will make them feel good about themselves, about us, and in return, we will be able to speak in a very nice and a very soft manner. Okay, some of the example include please, thank you, sorry, excuse me, may I. Okay, these are very general words, and every one of us have this habit of using these words whenever we want to, whenever we want the other person to help us, or the other person could, do a thing for us. We generally use these words so that it so that we could be a little bit nice, and if we want any of the work to be done, it gets done, right? Now, common polite words are please, thank you, sorry, excuse me. It's not excuse me, it's excuse me. May I? Could you? Yes, Nidhi?
Ma'am, your screen is not visible. Actually, it's visible, but it's showing only Zoom icon, not what you are reading.
Huh? Um, okay, wait a second. That is weird. Is it now visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now it is.
Okay, students, if you were not able to see the screen, I hope it's not only Nidhi's um responsibility to, right, to make me or point it out. This shows that some of you are actually just sleeping in the class, which is not nice, okay? So please be a little attentive. I'll revise it again. Today's topic is polite words and good manners, which means we will be learning about how to be kind while we speak this language. And this language we are learning is English. What are polite words? Words that we use in order to show that we are kind and respectful to others. In return, these words will make the other person feel good about themselves, feel good about us, and it will also help us to speak nicely. It will show that we have gratitude towards something or someone, meaning that we are respectful, we are generous, we have gratitude, we know the importance of talking to someone. Polite words, some of the common examples of them are please, excuse me, thank you, sorry, may I, like that. And common polite words are please, thank you, sorry, excuse me, may I, could you, would you mind, you're welcome, pardon me, kindly. So please is please, and I think excuse me is a word you use when you need to interrupt someone, and you just just need to slide in their conversation and just in a very polite manner. So for example, I am talking, and for example Nidhi is talking, and we both, student and teacher, are talking, and somebody, for instance anyone, wants to interrupt, so they will like unmute themselves, and they'll say, excuse me ma'am, I want to say something, or I want to share something. That is one of the common example when you use the word excuse me. When you are using the word may I is nothing but it's a way of asking that could I do this, like am I allowed to do this, can I do this, in that sense. Could you is also in a way where you're asking the other person to do something for, or something, or something, or something for you. So in that scenario, you use this word could you. It's a question exclamation, it's a interrogative uh, word. You also use this into questioning sentences. So if you want to use could you, it will probably end in a question phrase only. For example, if I want to use the word could you and I am forming a sentence, I have to form a sentence in a question manner, which is could you please tell me, could you please be a little disciplined, could you please speak politely to me. That is how you use the word could you. When you are using the word would you mind, it's a way of saying, oh, can you do this? And if you mind, then don't. For instance, um, um, you use this word in a sense where you know that it could be a problem for the other person, or see, you may or may not that it could be a problem for us, but you're still asking, and you're asking it in a polite manner. Okay, so for instance, um I am explaining you this topic right now, right? And somebody, uh, one of the students asked me to explain all these terms in Hindi or translate them into Hindi. So by being a teacher, it's my responsibility that I have to make sure that you're understanding everything, but also as an English teacher, it's my responsibility to make sure that we are conducting things purely and mostly in English. Okay, so if somebody feel or lacks in the English, interpretation of English terms, he or she could ask me, would you mind to translate all these words into English? That is how you use this word, would you mind? Okay, this will also end in a question form. Uh, you're welcome. You're welcome is a common polite word. When you majorly use it when you are answering back, or you're ending a statement, but in a very polite manner, or in return of something somebody have done for you. So if I have for example, I am teaching you English. In return, most of the students will reply, thank you. That is how you use the polite word thank you. Pardon me is when you say that you didn't listen or you didn't focus and you want the other person to repeat him or herself. So for instance, explaining myself. I am explaining myself, and somebody or one of the students just asked me to, uh, use the sentence as in, ma'am, pardon me, or, please repeat yourself, or could you please explain yourself again? That is how you use this word pardon me. The word pardon me is used only when you didn't pay attention, or you didn't listen, or you want the other person who was saying the things uh, in the very first manner to repeat him or herself. Okay. And the last word is kindly. Kindly is nothing but it's just like a thing when you're saying kindly do it, as in please make sure that you're doing this. So it's like please make sure. So if I after almost when we reach the end of the class, I just make sure that if I give any kind of homework to you, something, or I could say is kindly do this thing by tomorrow, or kindly be present in the class by tomorrow, or we will be meeting tomorrow, kindly be present. This is how you use these common polite words. Okay, these are easy. It's just you need to understand which words are used in the interrogative form. So words like may I, could you, would you mind, pardon me. These are the words which can also be used in an interrogative form, which I will repeat myself, which can be used too. Meaning they can be used in a very simple manner, which is a full stop thing, but they can also be used in an interrogative way. Now, I want someone to speak the slide for me. So please raise your hand.
May I speak now?
Yes,
Can I?
Dayavati. Dayavati, let's wait. I'll give you a chance. Okay, student, please raise your hand. I can only see 5 students raising their hand. Divyansh, Mushayid, Himanshi, Pritha, Purnima, Sangeeta. Let's give Sangeeta a chance. She's a new student in our class.
Okay, ma'am. What are polite words? Polite words are words we use to show kindness and respect. They make others feel good and help us speak nicely. Examples include please, thank you, sorry, excuse me, may I.
Very nice. Sonia, would you like to speak out the second slide for me?
Okay, ma'am. Common polite words. Please, thank you, sorry, excuse me, may I, would you mind, you are welcome, pardon me, kindle.
No. The second last word is pronounced as pardon. Pardon me.
Okay,
Pardon me.
pardon me. Okay,
And
pardon me.
very nice.
Uh,
And the last word is kindly.
kindly.
Yes.
Okay, मैम KINDLY इसमें ए नहीं है
Sorry.
जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं ना काइंडली
Yes.
इसमें तो KINDLY तो किडनी
No. Kidney is spelled as KIDNEY. Kidney.
ओके तो काइंडली kindly.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now I want someone to read this slide for me. Can I have Janki?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please oh, Janki, did you already read that slide?
No, ma'am.
Okay, please read the slide for me.
Okay, ma'am. When to use polite word? When asking for something, please pass the water. When thinking something, thank you for helping. When apologizing, I am sorry for the mistake. When interrupting, excuse me.
Janki, the third statement, could you please repeat yourself?
When apologizing,
See, it's pronounced as apologizing.
apologizing,
Apologizing.
apologizing.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, students. So, let me just have another person to read this slide also. Then I'll explain both of these together. Mushayed. Mushayed, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please read the slide for me?
Example conversation. 1A may I borrow your pen?
May
B
I borrow?
may I borrow your pen?
Borrow nahi,
Borrow.
borrow.
Yes, ma'am. May I borrow your pen?
Very nice.
B sure. Here you
Sure,
go.
sure.
Sure. I can say, ma'am, sure.
It's not sure, it's sure.
Sure.
Hmm.
Sure. Sure. Here you go. Thank you.
Very nice. Now,
Uh,
the second example.
uh, sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot. It's okay. Thank you for staying. Sorry.
Saying,
Saying
saying.
sorry. Sorry. Saying sorry. Okay, ma'am.
Very, very nice. Okay. Now, please lower your hand. Let me explain this slide for me, for everyone. Student, please lower your hand, everyone. Okay. So when to use polite words? Very easy. Mostly for four things. First, when you're asking for something, okay, you want help and you have to ask for, ask someone for something and you are just asking. Then you use polite words. Second scenario could be when you're thanking someone, or someone helped you. In the return, you're thanking them by being polite and you're showing that you're grateful for their help. Third, one of the third scenario could be when you're apologizing, when you're sorry for something and you want to deeply feel you're deeply feeling sorry for it and you just want to apologize for it. Then you will use these polite words. And the last one is when interrupting. Just now I explained you how to use the word excuse me, right? For example, one of the student and I am talking and another student just, interrupt in between, wants to say something or or have a doubt about something, or he or she really think it's important to interrupt the flow of the class. He or she can interrupt by using these kind of polite words, and one such polite word is excuse me. Okay, so you use the word excuse me and then you barge in between the middle of the conversation and you can tell your question or you can tell about anything. Okay, student, please thumbs up or react or something. Okay, now we will move to other example conversation, and I have noticed that people find difficult to pronounce, so please pay attention to this. The very first example conversation is, may I borrow your pen? The person in return reply, sure, here you go again, or here you go. Then the first person replies, thank you. Another example conversation can be, the first person says, sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot. This other person replied, it's okay. Thank you for saying sorry. Okay. And the word may I borrow is pronounced as borrow, not borrow or nothing. It's borrow, borrow. Okay. Borrow, the meaning of the word borrow is when you are asking for something. Like borrow is when you want to, you desperately, or you are in need of asking something from someone. For example, I need a pen. So it's like, oh, can I borrow yours? Can I take yours and I will return it? So then you use the word borrow. Okay. Now I want students to raise their hand, and I want to read this slide for me. Everyone, please raise your hand. Come on, hurry up. Deb, Himanshi, Mushayed, Nidhi.
Nice, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your hand, student, everyone. Be, participate as much as you can in the classes. Okay, let's have Ayan. Ayan, would you read the slide for me?
Oh, yes, sure, ma'am. Good manners at school. Greet your teachers and classmates. Say please when asking. Say thank you after receiving help. Apologize for mistakes. Wait for your turn to speak.
Very nice. Okay. Now, do one thing for me. These are some common polite words.
Okay.
Form 2 sentences for me using these words.
Okay. 2 sentences. Okay.
Yes.
Men, could you please allow me to speak? Okay. It was first. Thank you for allowing. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak here.
Very nice. Let's have Mushayed.
Yes, ma'am.
Please form 2 sentences for me using any of these 2 polite words.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could
It's not excuse
could
me. See, excuse.
excuse
Excuse.
excuse me, ma'am. Could I
Excuse me, ma'am, could I?
uh, uh, ask your question?
Okay. Next.
No. Uh, would you mind?
Would you mind? Okay. Nice. Let's have
Birthday.
Sonia.
Yes, ma'am.
Please form sentence for me.
Would you mind? Can you give me a glass of water?
Day.
Okay.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Deb Halder or Halder, would you please care to form sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your name?
Debabrata Haldar.
Okay. Please go on.
Kindly give me your book.
Kindly.
Give me your book.
Okay, kindly give me your book. Okay.
Um, Pardon me, ma'am.
Okay,
Um,
pardon me, ma'am. Okay, but just try to make a little longer sentences.
okay, I try. So, ma'am, next time I will try.
Okay. Okay.
I like trying now.
Devati, yes, please form sentences for me.
Any word, ma'am?
Sorry.
Any word I will try.
Okay, I can give you a word. Use the word could you and pardon me.
Could you please, could you please give me a pen?
Okay.
And what are you saying, ma'am? Pardon, please.
Okay. Very nice. Let's have Janki.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please form sentences for me?
Mm, May I ask you may I ask something about tomorrow, about today topic? Mm,
Okay.
uh, so, could you give me a chance for speaking?
Nice. Okay.
Thank you for giving me thank you for giving me chance for speaking.
Okay.
Pardon me. Uh, when I say everyone pay attention, when you pardon me.
Okay. Very nice. Let's have Sangeeta. Sangeeta, are you with me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Could you please form sentences for me?
Which word?
Sorry.
Uh, which word?
And
Word?
any word of your choice. Pick any two words and make sentences.
Oh, okay. Mm. Would you mind? Oh, sorry. Could you pass me that book?
Yes.
And excuse me, can I
Can I
sit here? Sit here?
sit down? Okay. Very nice. Uh, okay. Purnima. Purnima, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please form sentences for me?
Yes, ma'am. For may I know, ma'am?
Okay, Purnima, first of all, please turn off your camera. It's not loud.
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. And you can form sentence for me using the word pardon me and kindly.
Okay. Pardon me, I didn't listen you correctly.
Yeah.
Uh, kind, kindly, kindly show me your dress. It's nice. Can I see it once again?
Very nice. Mushayed,
Yes, ma'am.
please form sentence for me.
Um, some sentence, ma'am. Uh, yes, ma'am. Uh, Pardon me. Please give me your pen.
Okay.
Uh, Thank you.
Okay, very nice. Um, Now, is there anyone left who didn't got any chance to speak? I think I
Yes,
covered.
ma'am.
Yes, who is it?
Nidhi.
Oh, Nidhi, I'm so sorry, Nidhi. Please.
Ma'am, two sentence na?
Yeah, two sentence.
Okay. Kindly turn off your camera. And another one is, ma'am, wait.
Okay.
Would you mind if I get your number?
If you get.
Your number.
Okay. Okay, students. Now we are moving to the word of the day. I want two students to read the word of the day, and let's go with Himanshi. Himanshi, are you with me? Himanshi Rajput. Okay, Masood Alam. Okay. Ayan, could you please read the word of the day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, the word of the day is basic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that polite, meaning being kind and respectful? Oh, sorry. The word of the day is polite, meaning being kind and respectful. Sentence: says always polite to everyone. And says very polite and good.
Okay, and this word?
It's a word of the day, complex. Courtesy, meaning polite behavior that shows respect. Sentence: it's a matter of courtesy to listen when someone is talking.
Very nice. Okay.
Thank you,
Let me
ma'am.
have another person to read these words of the day. Sonia. Sonia,
Yes, ma'am.
please read this word of the day.
Word of the day, basic, polite, meaning begin kind and respectful. Sentence, she is always polite to everyone.
Okay, nice. And
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
complex, the word of the day, which is complex.
Okay. Word of the day, complex, courtesy,
Courtesy.
meaning, meaning polite behavior that show respect. Sentence, it's a matter of courtesy to listen when someone is talking. Am I right, ma'am?
Very nice. Okay,
Thank you,
let's
ma'am.
have Dayavati. Dayavati,
Yes, ma'am.
please read the word of the
Word of
day.
the day, word of the day, basic, polite, meaning being kind and respectful. And she is always polite to everyone.
Okay. And the complex.
Complex, word of the day, complex, perceive, meaning polite behavior that shows respect. Sentence, it is a matter of courtesy to listen when someone is talking.
Okay, thank you. Everyone, please lower your
Welcome.
hand. The word of the day, which is a basic word, is polite. Okay, we are learning about polite words. So, polite is, of course, the word meaning is being kind and respectful. And the sentence formation could be she is always polite to everyone. Okay. The other word of the day, which is a complex word, is courtesy. Now, how this word is pronounced is curt. So, it's not cut, but it's curt. Okay, courtesy. And the meaning of the word courtesy is polite behavior that shows respect. The sentence formation could be, it's a matter of courtesy to listen when someone is talking. Okay, now with this, we have come to an end of the topic. And is there anyone who have any other question or any other doubt for me?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Okay, Janki.
Would you mind please explain me again, ma'am?
Would you mind?
Yes. This is very confusing me. So explaining again, ma'am.
Which complex word?
No, ma'am. Would you mind?
Okay.
This is
Okay, do you
polite
mind
word.
to explain me the word could you? You want me to explain the word could you?
No, ma'am. Would you mind?
Okay, would you mind? Okay, would you mind is okay, see. Um, would you, the word would you is there to ask. Like, would you please do it? क्या आप ये कर सकते हो? The word mind here is mind shows that I know it's it's you mostly used in a scenario where you're asking the other person a favor or something which you think it could be a problem for him or her. As in, for instance, let's take an example. You are giving an exam and you're allowed to take only one pencil and one pencil to mark your OMR sheet. Or let's say, however, you carry two pencils and the other person or one of your friends ask, oh, could you please help me to give your pencils? Or would you mind to share your pencil with me? So if you have another pencil, you could give it to her or him, right? However, if you would have only one pencil, so, and if if the scenario is something like where you are done with your exam and if someone is asking you, oh, could you please mind sharing your pencil with me? It's like, uh, in that scenario, you could also share your pencil, right? So you're using this word would you mind only when you're asking a favor to someone and you know that somewhere or somewhat it could be a problem for him or her. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Ayan.
Okay, ma'am, I have learned somewhere when you use would you mind, after the word mind, you should use ing form of verb like would you mind sharing your pencil or pen with me? So after
Yes.
the mind, you gotta use the ing form of the verb. I have learned, and I don't know other thing.
No,
And
it's correct, but it's a trick, it's a trick. And would you mind? Okay, so what Ayan was saying, I would like to rephrase it. Would you mind is when you use this word. Now you would be using a word where the word is ending with an ing form. Okay,
yeah.
basically in a present form. And for example, if you're making a sentence, would you mind, it will be ending with would you mind sharing or would you mind caring or would you mind giving,
Mm,
word like
yeah.
these. Okay.
Yeah, also like yeah, it's not necessarily to use this because we example would be would you mind if I slapped you? So here the word is like other sentence after that. If I
Yes.
slap you. Okay, and I have one question more. I
Okay.
have question. Uh, okay, so whenever I try to speak or give my any thoughts to others or convey my thoughts, I fumble a lot. Fumble in the sense I say, mm. So how
Mm-hmm.
can I get over this? How can I overcome this? I
Ayan,
face a lot of problem with this.
Ayan, it's all about practice. Okay, I'll say that this fumbling is when you are it's okay. I have observed personally that this fumbling is only happens when you are translating the words in your mind. Once
Okay.
your mind is equipped to the power of generating the answers or questions or things in English,
Mm.
the fumbling reduces, it significantly reduces. So
But
try.
I think in only English, so that's not about I think this. I have thoughts even and I have information, but when I try to deliver it, I just use the word like in between. So that's the problem. I don't have the habit of thinking in Hindi to English and then say it out loud. I don't have that kind of habit. I just have a habit of saying or like I use like a lot in the sentence. So
Okay,
that's
I
the problem.
think then it could be reduced with the practice. Also, sometime it could also be happening because you're not clear, speaking clearly. If you're and you're doing a lot of this, it's
Mm,
basically when you're also speaking it in a very low tone, and um this only occurs. It could occur when you're
mhm.
saying word like excuse me. But if you're like excuse me, could you give, and it's like excuse me, if you are you getting, like, it's mostly when you're not speaking clearly. And if that is also not your case, then it could be because of the practice thing. You practice, and with
Yeah,
time it
I
will.
think I think practice, because
Yeah.
I don't have anyone to speak with.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's why I think. Okay.
Okay. And is there anyone with any other questions for me? Okay, if not, student, this was our class. Today we learn about polite words and manners. And let me just check the chat box. What about today's ma'am? I read it. Would you mind giving me a glass of water for me? I guess not. Sleepy, your screen is showing, but you are visible very slightly. Okay. For me, ma'am is sleepy. Okay. And I'm not sleepy. If I would be sleepy, how would I be able to deliver any session for today? Okay, whatever it is, we will be meeting tomorrow, and please revise whatever we are doing in the class. Just get a grip of everything, and we will be meeting tomorrow. I wish you well for the rest of the day. Good evening.